If you don't know what the word means, just go with it. Just go with it. And this is going to be about golf. Anybody ever play golf before? So Carmelo's back there telling us how to swing. I don't know what that means exactly, but I think it's about swinging. So we're going to start off with Toastmaster. No, I'm going to give you the word first. The word is birdie. Birdie. Toastmaster Jessica Dawson. Of course, right now, she's got her mouth full of food.
Good morning, Toastmasters and guests. Good morning. If you have not ever played golf, you don't know what a birdie is. It is not something that is flying around. It is actually when you're approaching a hole, each hole has a certain amount of different strokes that you're supposed to make. And if you make it one less than that stroke, you have made a birdie. Now, everybody knows that I have one app that it just launched, or if you didn't, well, you know now. Our second app is called In-Round Golf. You will be using this app, hopefully in the future, if you want to learn how to play golf. Instead of going to a driving range, you actually use our application. It pairs you up with someone who knows how to play golf, and you go actually play in-round, hence the name In-Round Golf. They will teach you everything how to play while you're playing and teach you about a birdie. So all the instructions are going to be taught on the course, and you will have a lot of fun doing it. All right.
Bogey. Toastmaster can't do it.
Who?
Toastmasters, this is Toastmaster Captain.
What's your question?
Bogey.
Bogey.
Bogey?
Go with it.
Bogey word. This is not a situation where I have to be explicit about a bogey word. I have no idea what bogey is. I've heard of the word, for some reason, there are some words in life, they pass through and get piestas on them because you don't think we'll ever use them again. So I think that's what happened with the word bogey. And it's just bogey, it's bogeys.
If there is a new rule, if there's a quiescent in the room, we're going to move on. Oh, okay. It's about the fairway. Lazar. Look at it, Toastmaster.
Bizarre.
What?
Fairway.
Fairway.
Wow, fairway. Okay. It looks like it's belief to me, fairway.
Yes.
Okay, great. Fairway for me, it's close to belief, and I want to put belief with trust. So a lot of times when I say to people, I don't trust them, they're from. They say, why? Because they don't know that there is a difference between belief and trust. Because belief has something to do with just the ability. But trust, it has to do with character. So I believe that you can come to me right now. And I believe you're going to go home. That's the ability. You have the ability to do that. But do I trust that you can come here now? No. Something might happen. You might be sick. You might not be able to wake up or whatever it is. It's your ability. So even some people who are Christian, and I don't know why, when I tell them, no, you cannot trust people, they say, no, you should. Even God said, don't trust people because your heart is evil. Thank you.
Sounds like a fairway.
Hear the word for, duck. Toastmaster Tim.
Or
You know, golf is one of those sports that you play against yourself, basically. You're not really playing against other people. You would think I'd be a great golfer, because I literally grew up next door to a golf course. We literally lived right off the 18th green. And I hate golf. Because my entire life, my father, every time we drove out a golf course, he goes, "That's the stupidest sport I've ever seen. You just run around out there chasing a little ball. How stupid can that be?" I heard that over and over and over again my whole life. But yet, he pushed us to play football. And, you know, football, you got 11 sweaty guys out there trying to tear your head off. I never knew anybody that played golf that got their knee torn up, or got their shoulder dislocated, or broke their finger, or got a concussion. And every one of those things happened to me. So which sport is stupider?
Hazards, Howell Street, Toastmaster.
Hazard?
Hazards.
Obviously, I don't play golf. I don't know what the word means. What a interesting moment. But I'm developing wearable devices. It's kind of like Band-Aid shape of Apple Watch. And a lot of investors is telling us to using device for golf. Because this device tracks the movements and your heart rate and can correct your movements. So if we want to develop for golf, we can using data scientists to collect the golf data and then to improve your performance in the golf movements. Thank you.
Let's go with Captain Toastmaster Ty Patton. Your word is hook.
All right. I mean, bring out the hook. Roll overboard. Hook. Well, as you can tell, I am not a golf aficionado. Mainly because I know a little too much about the hook and the slice. And neither one of them is exciting to your school. You know, one of the things about, and I do agree with Tim, the game of golf is a game against yourself. I did find, what little bit I did play, is that the better the person that you're teamed up with, oftentimes the better you will, because it causes us to push ourselves. Like being in this club. You are some of the best speakers that are out there. We have professional speakers in here. And if we want to get better, the pandering. And you want to compete against the best so that you will be your best. And that's no quiescence about that. Fellow Toastmasters. Wow!
Anybody want to lie about Toastmaster KMB?
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Morning,
Like a number of words in the English language, lie has multiple meanings. Lie could be where your ball sits, which hopefully you have a good lie that's close to the hole, on the fairway, not sliced or hooked or anything like that. I don't play golf. I did run a cheering golf tournament for 10 years. I tried to play, but I just couldn't run a tournament and play. But I did always try to get the best people on my team because we were playing best ball. So that was my strategy. Back to lie. I won't lie. I do like table topics because I don't have to prepare anything. I can just show up, which is easy, sort of, every morning if I wake up early enough. And I'm not quiescent about getting out of bed. So here I am. Sorry for the double clutch. And I will sit down and not lie anymore.
There you go.
I wish Patrick was here because I'm going to give Tom Ledford mulligan.
Mulligan.
Since we're on the topic of golf, golf, in a sense, is a sport that you essentially is claimed as peaceful. You know, you're completely in your head, you're only focusing on that. And I'd say it's only peaceful because it's just so aggravating. Ping the damn ball, let's try to get in the hole. So in that regard, it's kind of in its piece its own way because you're so focused on just that and nothing else at all the entire day. So with that being said, you have quiescence moments while you're playing golf. And yes, that will be the conclusion.
How about snowman, Toastmaster Sean Tucker? Come on.
Snowman. I'm gonna do a cultivate, I'm gonna dodge that a little bit. For those of you who are not Orlando natives, or have not been here for a long time, a few miles from here is Dub's Dread Golf Course. Dub's Dread was here long before the mouse made Orlando famous. Dub's Dread was around in the 20s and 30s and was a preeminent golf course for the country. Famous golfers, famous people would come to Orlando just to stay and play at Dub's Dread Golf Course. When World War II was going on and McCoy Airfield, which is now the executive airport, housed B-17 bombers, pilots would train in Orlando flying their B-17s before they headed off to the European and Japanese theaters, and they would buzz the golf course during the daytime and then come party at the club at night. Cool. See, our history goes back way longer than the mouse, and it's very cool. The streets, if you go down the old part of Dub's Dread in College Park, are named after the original golf clubs: Massey, Niblick, Brassey. Anyway, fantastic history. Thank you.
The part of the story you left out was he would be out on the runway building snowmen.
Snowman.
Snowmen.
Who is it?
Okay. Handicap. Charles, Toastmaster Charles Huckabee.
It's a bad table topic, that's what a handicap is. Golf is not a quiescent game. As you might think, it's a bunch of fat, overweight, middle-aged white guys out there chasing a little light ball around the golf course. Oh, no. This game is one of mental toughness, I'll have you know. What was the question again?
I think you're handicapped.
Handicap. A handicap in golf is your average score, your median score that you play when you play often, every week. Normally you have a place you go to play, they hold your handicap. That's it. You know, this area, we have Arnold Palmer, we have Jack Nicklaus, we have Tiger Woods. We have a dearth of professional golfers who live right here in this town that have residences right here. I'm not done yet. Are you sure?
Get the hook.
You want me to sit down? Okay.
If you want to be on film, please face the camera.
All right. 10. Toastmaster Chip Key.
10, did you say?
10. Oh, I'm sorry, layman's term, flag. Sorry.
Say again?
Flag?
Flag.
10.
Pen. Oh, pen, pins, buttons. You'll see that I have one button where I need two. I never use this one, which is why it's still there. Unfortunately. It flew off this morning. If any of you know a veterinarian that specializes in eye issues, like myself and our family dog would like that phone. But as far as pens are concerned, I have several. The most important one, it was a gift
a big hotel, the name I can't remember, in Dubai. No, that was a different hotel. It was in Singapore, the Marina Bay Sands in Singapore, where we went all out after selling a company and stayed in the suite at the top, right below the pool. And I had my own butler. It's a good story. It's a speech-long story, and I can't tell you now. Cool. He did give me this call.
On that note, we'll talk about a T, and that will be Alex Cordenas, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster. A T comes after S. That's what I learned in my kindergarten class. It's been a very special letter to me. Because no one plays golf in kindergarten, so they never taught us what the other T was for. T is also inside of your cup, maybe one of you guys. T is just a beautiful letter, T-shirt. It's not a quiescent letter. There you go. Which makes it a very active letter. Right? Right. T is one of those letters that just make you feel strong. Strong.
As in Mr.
Tea is one of those drinks that you drink to tell yourself you don't need that much caffeine, but you end up drinking coffee anyway. Tea.
Tell us about the 19th hole for us, Toastmaster Morris McNitt.
The 19th hole?
Yep.
I am unfamiliar with golf. Unfortunately, I am familiar that there's basically 18 holes in a round of golf. Therefore, the 19th hole has to be the bar.
Hey!
There you go. Sure. Where if you stay long enough, you will become quiescent. Therefore, the 19th hole would be my favorite. Thank you.
Lydia.
Toastmaster.
Toastmaster.
Lydia. Laura.
Good morning, Mia.
Good morning.
Good morning, Toastmasters. Good morning.
Good morning.
Caddy? Either I'm handicapped, I don't know what caddy is, I do know what caddy. And I don't mean Cappy. That's not it. Caddy. Helper. The one that really knows the sport. The one that decides which club to give you or to hit you with. Caddy. I always wanted a caddy. I never had a caddy. But I don't know how to pick up. You know, there's a club. I know there's another club. You know, there's 18 holes. But caddy, I think I will be quiescent on that from now.
All right. Linda, right? Linda Flores? Oh, you or something?
Tasha. Tasha Yankovic.
Okay. So, divot. Toastmaster Tasha Jankovic.
What was the word?
Divot.
Divot?
Divot with the
Okay, so first of all, I love my professional shoes.
Wow.
I apologize, I was late today. And I guess that
that would be a debit against me. Oh, I have no idea about golf. I always thought I would be good at golf. I play pool, I play darts. Well, I sail, but that's not really aiming in that way. But other than that, I'm really good at aim. But anymore, I hit walls every time I walk. I have bruises all over me. You would think I was abused, but I'm not. I abuse myself by the walls I hit. Other than that, I have divots in my body from many things like that. That is all I have.
Rough. Toastmaster Tim Ricky.
Okay. Rob. How many out here play golf? While that nails are down, I can make up anything in the world and wouldn't know what I'm talking about. Rough is the area of the golf course when you're not on the fairway, and you're not on the green, you're in rough. And you've seen it. Remember in Goldfinger when I lost my ball and he's looking around and he said, I got it. He says, I've got it over here. And here's the caddy. James Bond said, no, sir, it's under here. It's under his foot. I thought that was interesting, but the rough, I spent a lot of time in the rough when I tried to play golf. But then I said to myself, if I want aggravation, I'll just go back to work. Because there's far more frustration there than there is on the golf course. And I find that so true because I played golf at Castleberry. First night I got, hey, I hit par. Next night I lost 6 balls and I forgot, I didn't score. It was so bad. It was 106 that day, which is very unusual for Florida. It was a very hot day, but that was the day I decided, I don't think I need this. I could, what is that? How did say it?
Well, yes.
Well, yes, sir. Thank you.
Toastmaster Tim Ricky. All right. Timer. Is all four levels?
Yes, everyone qualified.
Yay. All right.
Vote for 2.
Yeah, let's go for 2 and then let's go for 10.